Oh, I got lost on the way to you in an orange sky by the ocean blue. Every mile lost, my soul renewed, taken by the sunrise and the golden view. Walking slowly in the mountains underneath the constellations. Yeah, I know that you've been waiting for me. Time is losing all its meaning, like I'm living in a dream, and I've been chasing all the feelings I need. It's in these moments with words unspoken, my eyes wide open, life tastes so sweet. It's in these moments where all I know is coming into focus, and now I see. It's in these moments. Oh, I got lost on a winding road in the dark of night with the stars aglow. Heaven's up above, got me below as I head to you like the river flows. It's in these moments with words unspoken, my eyes wide open, life tastes so sweet. It's in these moments where all I know is coming into focus, and now I see. It's in these moments.
I don't know what to do anymore. There's so much going on, and they've been missing for, what, 1.5 days already? And yet, I can't find them. I don't know where they are. I can't track them. I can't feel their energies anymore. I just don't know what to do.
You need to take a few deep breaths. You need to calm down. We can get through this. We can find them.
It's been going insane. I'm going insane. Alex has started renovating his house because of all this. I'm worried about Bonnie and Day, and they're all just... What the hell?
I think we found them.
Day?
Well, help you.
Oh my god!
Are you two okay? What the hell happened?
Long story.
Let's
Very
Yeah.
long story.
get Sonya inside. We don't need the guards seeing this. Are you missing a finger?
Yes.
Okay, what the hell happened to you?
Oh, that's not from this. It was a while ago.
Oh, okay, the finger isn't that from that, but your ear is burned. Your nose is broken. The bruises and the cuts and the scars, and there's so much that. What happened?
Well, let me okay, so
Don't have to answer things if we don't want to.
but before we get to me, what happened to were you stabbed?
Looks like it.
I mean, comparing to my luck, yeah.
Although the wound is
I'm tired.
surprisingly healed, there's not an open
Yes,
cut.
it's oddly healed, which is why I was...
Thank ducks for that.
Dax, I keep hearing that name.
Also, am I allowed to question the wings? I don't think you had those before.
Oh, shoot.
Eh.
Well, I suppose I'll give another
Well,
introduction.
those have always been there.
I've said I'm Norse, but well, hello, Era. Valkyrie of Valhalla. Lovely to properly meet you like this.
Oh! That explains the armor a lot better.
I suppose it does, doesn't it?
Wait, you knew that?
Oh, thanks. You didn't know I know?
I didn't. I told Giovanni, but.
And yet they you
Yeah,
knew?
I've known for a while. Yeah. Kinda saw the wings when she had the picnic above my home. So.
See.
Well, regardless, what happened? I don't wish to shift blame, but your injury seems more pressing.
It's healed up lately, thanks to Ducks, but let's just say I'm never hosting another ball again.
Did something happen at the ball?
Who stabbed you?
Yes, something happened at the ball.
Yes, who stabbed you? What happened at the ball? If you couldn't tell, I wasn't there.
Yeah, you seem like you're fine. Giovanni, what was that blue guy's name? Creepy dude?
Theti.
No personal space?
The Theti.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, that is why
Yeah,
I'm
but-
going to slice that Scaldedier's head off! Of course it was him.
What did he do to
It
you?
wasn't necessarily him, it was one of his weird shadow void,
Well,
whatever those things are.
conveniently, that's also the culprit of what happened to me. But what
He
did
did
he do?
that to you?
Not
Are you
swallow.
kidding
Okay,
me?
yep, I'm glad I slapped him.
You slapped him, good job.
Twice.
Good, he slapped my nose and broke it, for God's sake.
He did what?
Well,
What else would you think happened to Sonya?
to explain what happened to me, I didn't get a full explanation from you, but when I'll finish, I would like one.
Yeah.
To explain what happened to me, I went to go find Ziti. I sensed his energy around, and it wasn't pleasant. Let's put it that way. I found him at the opposite end of the little island from Shima's ship, speaking with a little star nymph, I do believe. Their name was Nura. I wanted to speak with just him, because I had a few things I wanted to discuss, I suppose. Just wanted to get a few things cleared up. I didn't want to start anything, but of course he took it a different way. Because when his little nymph took interest in me, that's when things turned around. She seemed interested in me. Surprisingly so, since previously their energy was very dormant. Their personality was very monotone and just indifferent. But when she saw me, she got very intrigued, and that just set something off. Yes. So, getting, I suppose, jealous, he just went off on a rant. He's like, "Oh, if they seem ever so interested in you, why not talk?" And then he clapped his hands, and we were in the void, from what I could only assume. And then he just talk. So I did. Nura seemed pleasant, curious at that. Unlike Sathiti. They seemed pleasant, curious. They wanted to know about a lot of things. They asked if I was human. They asked about energies, auras. Theirs was, as I said, quite interesting. It was very powerful. Being I think a star nymph or
Sonya,
something along those
Take
lines.
a breather. Calm down a bit.
It's been a day. But like I was saying, they seem interested in me. I should have taken a bit of caution given Ciji's energy, but I did. And just, they were curious. They kept getting closer. But they didn't seem a threat, so I was a bit confused given being put in the void, so I didn't play it off or didn't try to back away, and eventually their curiosity led into, just, I suppose, grabbing me. They grabbed my ear and it instantly burned away. And not to their own fault. I don't think they knew their own strength. After that, their aura
Nura
changed.
seems like a sweetheart.
Their aura changed and they physically changed. I don't think they knew what they were doing themselves. Anyways, once they touched me, their energy changed. They sparked. They were, I suppose, powerful and hot, given a star nymph. And that change caused them alarm and caused Z to come back absolutely furious. Instead of worrying about the fact that they burned my fucking ear off, he was upset at me. And he just went off on a whole thing, being like, just angelic beings getting on his nerves and what have you, punishment and all that. I don't know. There was not much you can do to stop them, surprisingly, because he held me back with these void-like creatures. They were strange, far stronger than I believed. I did manage to get an arm free when they restrained me, but in doing so, Zathiti decided it was a lovely time to slap me and take my axe. He threw it into the void, so may the gods know where it went. Eventually led off into his punishment all thing conversation, and eventually I was thrown into the ocean. I didn't get to see what happened to either of them. He just wanted vengeance for something I didn't do, because I touched... Not even I, they touched me. Something changed with the Star Nymph. Sparked it. Good to know for future attachments if I ever meet Zathiti again. I don't plan on it. We'll see. Well, what happened to me? I don't know what happened after I fell into the ocean. I tried to swim out of it, but it caught me, and I blacked out.
Something caught you?
Yes, I would have been easily able to swim out if I was fully aware, but I was a bit dazed, and something caught my leg and dragged me under, and eerily similar to... I don't need to worry about that, but...
Eerily similar to what?
Let's not
Well,
too
before we get into, I suppose, that, I'd like to know what happened to you, properly.
Let's see. I'll have to explain.
I suppose so.
Much as I remember, the whole Zathiti thing, he basically, similar to those void creatures that you mentioned, basically captured everyone.
Captured.
More or less restrained.
Oh.
He stabbed Bjorn.
Stabbed what now? Is he alive?
He's alive.
Oh,
Ducks.
thank the gods.
Ducks helped us both.
Ducks. I keep hearing that name.
What about
Yeah.
Bonnie?
Bonnie's fine.
Oh, yes,
Bonnie's
Bonnie.
with Ducks.
So, but where did... Why was this... They weren't at the ball. Where did you go?
Zathiti decided, hey, let's toss the two people stabbed into the void. Then
You too.
Bonnie as well.
Bonnie was in the...
Yeah. Then
Is
Ducks
she hurt?
found us? No, Bonnie's completely fine.
Then why were they in the void?
Bonnie walked
Don't
into the
know.
void.
What the...
Apparently he's been talking to Bonnie the entire ball. Bonnie mentioned it a few times.
Yes,
Oh.
Zathiti got in Bonnie's head. Said that he knew something about her parents. Her actual parents. And she believed it. She walked willingly into the void.
Willingly, I see. I suppose there's a lesson for all of these. Nice. Finish your explanation, Day. So, you were in the void, and Ducks...
Yeah, 3 of us were in the void. Ducks kind of came through a portal? I don't know.
A portal?
Yeah, Ducks kind of appeared out of nowhere.
My memory fails me. Who... Ducks?
I don't believe you've met her, but
Child of Hecate, I think.
Child
Yes.
of Hecate.
Yeah.
Makes sense why they were able to come through a portal then. Goddess of pathways, boundaries, magic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it explains the ghost.
Mm.
Yes, I suppose it does.
yes, she always has ghosts following
Yeah.
her.
So,
She didn't have them this time, so I'm guessing they were wherever she came from. But yeah, she healed us. Bright blue fire hurt like hell.
fire.
Fire.
That's so... It sounds like soulfire, one of the most effective methods of healing, but very dangerous. You are lucky your soul accepted it, otherwise you would have burned alive.
How?
Soulfire is very finicky to both parties. They must fully agree, otherwise the soul will fight back,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore burn either parties alive.
Mm-hmm.
Typically not the caster, the person that is getting healed. That's why it's not used as often, though it is more effective. It doesn't leave any scars, and it heals your wounds completely.
Mm.
It's dangerous, but
One time I'm
but
lucky.
useful. Yes, I
One
suppose.
time I'm lucky.
I'm even more surprised given that you're a dragon.
Um,
Dragon souls
oh,
are not as
maybe-
easily swayed.
Yep, I'm sorry. Continue,
Yay for me.
because
Okay.
how did you get to where's Dax and Bjorn and
Yes,
Bonnie?
where
Funny story.
what did you
As
do?
soon as Dax went to help Bjorn, I can only think of the people at the ball, and I ran through the portal.
Why
You
on earth
did
did
what?
you do that?
The portal?
Do you know how idiotic that is? You could have been ripped apart.
Who knows? If you weren't ripped apart, who knows where you might have ended up? You could have ended up in a
Yes.
different country for all we know.
Look,
I'm
Dave, for
sorry.
future reference, just know that portals are extremely dangerous, especially if you're not a child of a god of pathways and portals.
Yes.
Like, if you're not a child of someone who can easily pass through realm barriers, there are so many things that could happen.
Mhm.
Oh, you could have ended up in another fucking dimension. For all we know. You're lucky you were alive.
Yes. Apologies
So lucky.
for yelling at you, but that is a very dangerous feat.
Mhm. Glad you're still alive, though.
Indeed.
It's fine. You weren't
Yeah.
in a good headspace.
Mhm.
Alright.
I mean, you're bound to do stupid things when you're relying on instinct.
I suppose.
Unfortunately, I've had to rely on them way too many times.
I have a question.
Hmm.
How did I end up back here? I
You're
don't
heavy.
remember.
They showed up
You
at
carry
the
me.
step with you.
You're
Okay.
very heavy.
Oh.
Somehow,
I
I
suppo-
don't know.
I
You are very
suppose
heavy.
I suppose I should be grateful that you ran out of the portal then, because otherwise I might have drowned.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just portal, ocean, saw you. I don't know what the heck else I saw.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna question it.
I think
That's
it
a
was
1 in a
void
million
creatures.
chance.
Indeed.
What that you out in the ocean?
Yeah.
Drowned.
Nothing.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Speak for the class. What's on your mind?
Just doesn't make sense.
What does make sense?
What doesn't make sense?
How they ran through the portal and ended up in the ocean, and then Sonya was talking about how she felt something drag her down.
Yes. I don't know exactly what it was.
What are
I
you
could
trying
only
to
assume
imply?
it was
Nothing.
imply.
If you're trying to
Hold
say
on.
you think Dave's the one who
Hold on.
dragged
What
you
are you
down,
trying
I
to
highly
imply?
doubt it.
I wasn't trying to imply anything.
It sounded like you were.
Don't mistake my words for something that I wasn't trying to say.
Maybe choose your words a bit carefully.
Era, calm down.
Point is that you're both there
Whatever,
and okay.
whatever it wasn't me. I don't even think it was one of the city's things. I don't even know what it was.
I don't know either. Isn't just.
Hold on. Is everyone at the ball okay? Is Kariko okay?
Yes, he's fine. He's back at his home right
Thank God.
now. But he wasn't hurt. And he should be back tomorrow.
I mean,
And everyone at the ball is fine.
I left early and then Kane followed after me, so he's fine.
Good.
Yeah, God.
Everyone was working mostly with Alex after the ball started sinking to get all the children and everyone who couldn't fly off. We packed Shima's ship as full as we could, and I took some
Yeah.
children and then flew back to the mainland.
That's good.
Got nothing.
Everyone is fine though, and everyone is safe. We were just... Well, everyone was worried about you. You, Bjorn, Bonnie.
Oh, we're alive by some
I-
miracle.
Yes.
Call it that.
Typically, I could take care of myself. I just wasn't expecting the level of, well, aggression and strength that Thiti had. For God's sake, a slap with my nose. knows
Seems
what
kind
kind
of
of
fortune.
something else you would have broken if it was.
Zafiti is a different.
Clearly,
Zafiti,
I should really take this as a lesson to take more care on judging who I surround with. Him and
Well, to be fair, we didn't. All of us really didn't know what he would be doing.
bit of an oddball, I suppose.
He just seemed like a pompous asshat.
I should have told you.
Indeed.
I should have told you not to invite him, especially after.
I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think he's the type of
I did
person
not
to
invite
listen
him.
to invitations.
If anything, one of Bonnie's flyers might have reached him. Bonnie was handing out flyers as well. All demigods were welcome. None of us realized he would come.
Yes.
I was being too kind. Way too kind. And I let it get above me and over my own good. And
No one needs to blame themselves. He's clearly someone who doesn't care about what other people think and doesn't care about rules.
He's a dick.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's no one here's fault except for that asshole.
Yes.
I mean, at least Bjorn can steal his castle now.
Yeah.
One of these times I'll go back to where I found you, Sonya. I'll see if I can find your axe if it even came with you.
It was tossed into the void. I don't think you'll. Speaking of my axe, I
That's
need to
not
go
the
back
counts, I
and
guess.
get a new- Yes, it is, and I would appreciate it. I need to get another pen.
So you and your boyfriend are good?
Yes, we're fine.
Are you
Oh my
alright?
god, he didn't deny me.
Shut up.
No,
yes, please, I'm fine.
I need to stretch.
Don't strain yourself too much.
You better not be straining yourself, Missy.
I'll bite your ankle.
Well, there's
If
the
you bite
issue
your
of
ankles, I will pick you up and put you back on that bed.
you probably shouldn't be in that kimono for much longer.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, I'd rather not sleep in a crusty kimono.
probably isn't good to sleep in formal wear either.
Yeah, I believe some of your spare clothes
I
are.
should have some of my clothes upstairs.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, you're running out of here a lot.
I mean,
Speaking of,
this bed is designated for me.
Yeah, it's specifically days.
Hey,
Does that mean you're a
Got that
lily
going for
pad
me.
now?
ugh.
Am I allowed to call you a lily pad?
Quick question:
yes.
did Zafiti know information that he shouldn't have?
Information he should.
When he said
Like I mentioned.
he said something about him saying he didn't like angelic beings.
You mentioned how angelic beings were getting worse recently. And two, oh god, he, when trying to think of in his words, a good punishment, he did something strange. I think he went into my memories for a bit, and then he said he had the perfect punishment, doing what my people failed to do. I suppose.
If I see him again, I'm ripping his throat out.
We need to steer.
The question says I'm doing it.
No. If you see Zafiti go in the opposite direction,
Yeah.
we need to stay far.
No problem.
He, well, clearly he surpasses the power level of anyone here. He's not someone we should go up against.
Doing what
He's also someone who knows way too much information. He will use it against you.
If anything, I wouldn't be surprised if he was some form of god or deity in some aspect.
Oh, indeed.
He certainly is. He certainly acts like one. But how cocky he is.
He's cocky enough to be one, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, he fits the bill if you consider someone like my father.
You're fine.
My father's a cocky, arrogant asshole.
Oh,
Aren't all of our parents? No, except this one.
my
Least you
father
can.
was.
I don't know about you.
My father and mother were... Well, I didn't meet my mother. She was said to be kind. My father, I don't... Never mind on him.
My father was loving for a bit, but people change. My mother
My
is
father's non-existent in my life.
my mother is the kindest woman you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
Until she has no more use of you.
Oh,
Isn't that...
Oh, that kind.
Mhm.
so fake kindness.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's expected out of God.
I know those people.
Yeah, unless... For my father, unless he's attached to you, you're easily disposable. And if he's attached to you, he becomes a helicopter. Or, well, he's a turret. He's very, very overprotective. Like
Since
stating
you
to
will
my
be
memory
changing
sometimes.
your kimono.
Give me a moment. I'm
Speaking of different
Not
clothes, who put
ready
me
for
in these? These
stereotypical
aren't mine.
Oh,
They seem a bit large.
Yes.
there was a lot.
Yeah, maybe
happening.
we should put you something that covers up a bit more.
Yeah.
I assume.
Although I know someone doesn't complain.
I would like to.
Go upstairs and change your kimono.
Those clothes probably aren't best to sleep in considering they're sopping wet.
Let's just hope I don't face plant upstairs. Not my luck.
Please don't.
My dress.
I don't want blood on my floor.
I'll go keep an eye
I'm not
on her.
bleeding. Leave me alone.
Oh.
You stay down there.
Hey. I'm not gonna look at you changing. I'm just gonna make sure you don't hurt yourself.
Go.
Fine.
Go.
Are you alright?
I suppose I'm just looking at. Well.
You should get in the bed. Get some rest.
I don't think I'll be able to sleep, but I'll try.
Yes, please do. Good night, Sonya.